I'm gonna put the timestamps somewhere up here to you can skip ahead to that part because this video is super long, but it's got a lot of really important information coming up about Hurricane Melissa, which will be Category 5 when it makes land. Hello, today is Sunday, October 26th, and we have a Category 4 Hurricane Melissa that is set to be the strongest hurricane to ever hit the island of Jamaica, and it is so far forecasted to hit Jamaica tomorrow evening. It will get up to Category 5 intensity before it makes landfall, but let's get into it. Start this video off, I'm just gonna say, wow. I mean, look at this, how absolutely massive that this thing is. From the side to the east side of just the main circulation, basically 1,000 miles, give or take. I mean, 875, but basically 1,000 miles, and just this eye. I mean, it's 22 miles, which typically the smaller the eyes, the faster the wind speeds, and this thing's currently got 1 minute sustained wind speeds of 145 and max wind gusts of 165 miles an hour. Which this hurricane is worst case scenario for Jamaica, because not only is this thing gonna have 95 mile an hour wind gust, basically 200 mile an hour wind gust, and 160 mile an hour wind speeds. Again, Category 5. I don't know if I already said that, but but like right now, it's moving at 5 miles an hour west. And just put an idea on on how slow this thing is moving. This 62 miles is how far this thing's gonna move in 18 hours, which is extremely slow for a hurricane. Usually these things are moving faster, and I mean, and also figure out though, and we do have a flash flood emergency northeast of Orlando in Florida. This is due to extremely slow moving thunderstorms producing heavy rainfall. Between 15 and 18 inches of rain have fallen. From 2 to 3 inches are possible in warned area. This is that's bad. I don't even have words for that. I didn't even notice that until just now. But get back to the video. Anyway, back to the point. I got sidetracked there. But we have hurricane warnings in Jamaica. We have hurricane warnings and tropical storm warnings in Cuba, and then we have a tropical storm warning and tropical storm warning in Haiti, southern Haiti, and a tropical storm watch around Haiti. Just so y'all know how much rain I'm talking and how slow of a system this is moving, we could see up to 1,016 millimeters or about 40 inches of rain fall in that dark area right there. And then just in that pink, we could see up 500 to 750 millimeters of rain, which is about 20 to 30 inches of rain. Which this is crazy amounts we're talking here. This is what the National Weather Service is saying right now. The key message is one for Jamaica to seek shelter now. Damaging winds and heavy rainfall tonight and Monday will cause catastrophic to life-threatening flash flooding and numerous landslides before potentially devastating winds arrive Monday night and Tuesday morning. Extensive infrastructural damage and long-duration power and communication outages and isolation of communities are expected. Life-threatening storm surge and damaging waves are expected along portions of the southern coast Monday night and Tuesday morning. This for Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Catastrophic and life-threatening flash flooding and landslides are expected across southwestern Haiti and southern portions of the Dominican Republic through midweek. In Haiti, extensive infrastructural damage and isolation of communities is likely. Although winds have temporarily decreased around the Tumburo Peninsula, they are likely to increase again across much of western Haiti and Tuesday. Eastern Cuba. Life-threatening storm surge is expected along portions of the southern coast of eastern Cuba late Tuesday and Tuesday night. Damaging winds and heavy rainfall with life-threatening and potential catastrophic flooding, flash flooding, and landslides also expected on Monday. Preparations should be rushed to completion. southeastern Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos. Monitor Melissa closely. This is a increasing risk of significant storm surge, damaging winds, and heavy rainfall Tuesday and Wednesday. Watches will likely be required early Monday. The, now, the H4 model is showing both best and worst case scenario. It's showing best case scenario based off of how intense it's going to be, worst case scenario for the placement. If it makes landfall in that same area, it's showing it make landfall as the National Weather Service National Hurricane Center is predicting as a low end category 5 to a high end category 4, meaning that this would be worse because most of the time, always the right front quadrant is the worst. What I mean by that is we split hurricanes up in, if y'all don't know, most of y'all do, because if you live along, if you live in the eastern United States, you most likely knows. But they split them up into 4 different quadrants: right front, front, left rear, right rear, and overall, the right side is the worst, but the right front is the overall worst. Because of how the trade winds work. Fastest wind speeds, highest storm surge, highest everything, and left front quadrant second worst, left front quadrant third worst, left back left rear quadrant the least worst. But anyway, point is, it is showing it worse because if it takes this track, it will be in the it will go further west, exposing Jamaica to the to the right side of the hurricane. I'm sorry, my brain's being super slow today. But anyway, let's go look at the other model. Halves A model is showing it making landfall as a Category 5. It is showing it smack dab just along with the National Hurricane Center forecast code. There's not really more I can add on to that. I mean, it's showing it intensify the same. It's showing it intensify the same. It's showing the same track, basically everything. It's showing it making landfall as a Category 5 hurricane in Jamaica, and then a Category 4 hurricane in Cuba. The halves B model is showing basically the same thing, just a little making that landfall a little further west, which is worse. But it's showing basically same intensity, Category 5 making landfall in Jamaica, and then it's showing a high end Category 3 hurricane making landfall in uh, Cuba, which is still bad. GFS, which I do not think it's going to play out like this, but I have to show you everything. It's showing a Category 3 making a Category 3 making landfall in Jamaica, and then a Category 3 making landfall in a stronger Category 3 making landfall in Cuba, which is the main reason I don't think it's going to play out. And 2, it doesn't match up in my mind, but I just have to show you everything. The Euro is the same thing. It's showing Category 3 making landfall in Jamaica and a Category 3 making landfall in Cuba, but the only difference is it's showing a landfall a little bit more western compared to uh, everything else. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I know this is a long video. It's turned into a lot longer than I thought, but there's just a lot I need to put out. And tomorrow I will probably be posting videos like every 10, as this thing's making landfall. Probably be posting videos like every 10 minutes, because this is big. The strongest it's likely it it is going to become the strongest hurricane to ever make direct landfall in Jamaica. I want to say again, thanks for watching this, and see you tomorrow. Bye.